I was not expecting Fubara to be recalled. Let me make this clear. I am not against any peaceful resolution to the crisis. No. As a man of faith, my faith teaches me that follow peace with all men, without which no man can see God. And blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. I don't have a problem with the governor suing for peace with anybody. No, I don't. I don't have a problem with the governor and Wike reconciling. I'm only saying it should not be at the cost of rule of law. It should not be at the cost of the security and welfare of the people of Rivers State. And it should never be at the cost of the governor living on his knees. Give this governor liberty or give him death. I mean it. Because the governor, being the chief executive of the state, needs a minimum amount of confidence to be able to govern his state. Ngige, when Ngige was kidnapped, when they rescued him first, they started preaching to him, for him to realize that he's even still the governor. A chief executive of a state needs a minimum level of confidence to operate. If you make him to live on his knees, he will not achieve anything reasonable. I will not be such chief executive. That's why you should give me liberty or give me death. I don't need to tell you that if I'm a governor like that, if Tinubu declares state of emergency, I don't need to tell you that I will not leave that state house. They should either give me liberty or give me death. If I'm a chief executive officer and you want me to live on my knees, no. I will die one day. It's irresponsible to fear the inevitable. It's either we are doing the right thing or we are not. So this is what I'm saying. Fubara, they are simply outsmarting him. In the first so-called agreement, they outsmarted him. He did it at the cost of rule of law. He even naively went and withdrew his own statement of defense in court. Yet those people refused to withdraw their own case. And part of the agreement that everybody would withdraw. You see? So the guy is just unfortunate. He's dealing with everybody in open mind and clean mind. And they are dealing with him with perverse mind, pretending they want to help him. But the truth is that they want to finish him. Now, the Supreme Court judgment that was neither here nor there. Look at the whole confusion it has thrown. Legislators are now in droves moving as they like. That is why the judiciary should know that they are so important. Because in the separation of powers, the function of the judiciary is to cut the excesses of the executive or the legislature so that democracy can have a free flow. If the judiciary misses it, our democracy is threatened.
All right, as we wrap up, do you have any words of encouragement for your fans?
Well, I have fans both as a Nollywood star. They've refused to let me go. And I want to tell them that it is because of the love they showed for me in that living in bondage that is making me to say I must fight for all of them. When that living in bondage came, there was no industry like Nollywood. And they showed so much love. Every Nigerian accepted me. Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo. The first one that came out was not subtitled. It was purely an Igbo thing. It was the yearning of our brothers from the Yoruba and the Hausa side that made us to take it back to subtitle it. They say they want to hear everything. And can you imagine? That's why nobody can convince me today that there is any part of Nigeria that hates Igbo. No, you cannot convince me. Because that movie that was shot in Igbo, they showed love for it and showed love for us that we are speaking only Igbo in it. So that was when I knew that there's no problem between the followers. There's nothing like religion or ethnicity within the followers. It is the manipulation of the elites to divide the people so that they can govern them. So living in bondage was an eye-opener to me. And I now made up my mind. I became a hero in Nollywood because of the love of the people. I will love them. I will serve them. And you know the beauty of my faith? In my faith, he that should be a leader shall not lord it over them. He that should be a leader shall be a servant. That's what Jesus Christ said. So you have the right to call me Kenneth Okonkwo the servant. So these people